All right, all right. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Webflow workshop. I am your host Nelson. Thank you for joining me this week. Episode 105. Yes, we are creating a horizontal scroll page today. Now, before we dive into the topic, I always like to point out that if you're new here, welcome. This stream happens every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. This stream we teach you how to do some basic to intermediate stuff inside of Webflow and how you can utilize it inside of your workflow. Also, we show off new and upcoming features whenever that's available to show on the stream. And then also, every Friday we do a community stream where we teach advanced topics on Webflow, and this happens on our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Webflow app, and that happens every Friday at 10 a.m. Now, last week we didn't have any of those streams because we took a break for Thanksgiving week, and so I've missed you guys and gals. So let's get back on this productive train and make something happen. Now, cool, my camera is working, not lagging, this is good. So today we're going to do some horizontal scrolling. So I'm not talking about making the user scroll with their scroll wheel left and right. No, you can make someone scroll left and right by going up and down on their scroll wheel. Kind of confusing? Here, let me give you an example of what our lead brand designer Ryan did. So if you're not familiar with this page, it's an awesome page. Go to it, webflow.com/ix2. This was the launch page to introduce our new interactions feature, and it's super awesome. It's just a timeline of things that happened on the internet, like how when it was created and what happened since the creation of the internet or the World Wide Web. Now, if you look at the bottom, that's actually a horizontal scroll. Okay? So if you scroll up and down, it's a horizontal scroll. And now, if you go here, notice how I'm scrolling down, okay? And then, it's like the page just stopped. And then it's moving this. But in actuality, it's still scrolling down. But an interaction is being made to push this big div left and right. Okay? Oh, Blaze, you didn't add a sticky link to the workshop. Thank you. Let me do that real soon. Thanks for letting me know. And then when you get down to the bottom of this section, then it continues down. Someone on Twitter, before I did this stream, someone on Twitter said, hey, is it possible to do some sort of scroll jacking thing where when someone scrolls, it makes the page horizontally scroll right to a certain section, and then you scroll up and then goes left to a certain section, and it kind of has that snapping effect where it snaps to each thing. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. So Diarmuds actually created this March 9th, and I think this one uses, hold on, let me check. It says sample site, yeah, using horizontal scroll.js plugin, and let me put the link in the chat room. So yeah, let me show you real quick. So if I'm scrolling down on my scroll wheel, if I scroll down, it's snappy. But some people have these scroll wheels that are on a bearing, and it just scrolls really fast, like mine. So if I scroll really fast, oh, this morning it wasn't doing that. Oh, geez. That's weird. So this morning when I was checking this site, when I scrolled, it would keep scrolling to the next section, and I'm like, I'm not ready for that next section. And so I felt like I didn't have much control, but I guess it's working now, so okay. So, whoops. So this is another way to do it, but again, this is with a custom code horizontal scroll.js plugin. Now, me personally, I don't like what they call scroll jacking. I don't like it when you are scrolling and then it takes over your wheel. Okay? I'd rather have full control, and I don't mind seeing the in-betweens. Okay? And what I mean by that is, let me see here. Where's the horizontal scroll. Where's mine? Okay, well, I like it where, and we're going to show you that, I'm going to show you how to do this. I like it where the user has complete control on the timeline. So, for example, here, I have complete control. It's not snapping to a certain section. All right? To me, when a user has full control, then that makes for a more enjoyable experience. Whereas scrolljacking, it's like a surprising experience. Like, whoa, what just happened? Okay, I guess it's taking over my scroll wheel, and I have to, play by their rules. Okay? Yeah, so that's what we're going to get into today. And I'm going to be using my favorite band, or two-person duo, Daft Punk, as my imagery. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to have a couple of sections side by side, large, and let me show you an example of what I practiced on real quick. Let's go here. Not all projects. There we go. All right, here. Okay, cool. There it is. And so, see, I have complete control. It's not snapping. And that's fine, especially if you design it well to the point where this doesn't feel that bad. And I think it'll be cooler if it's a fixed background and has images, so the images overlay each other, but they're not scrolling. Okay? Let me just show you what I mean, and we'll just get right into it. And if you have any questions while I'm doing this, go ahead and ask it in the chat room, and I'll see if I can get into it. And yeah. Let's see here. Any questions? How will this vertical scrolling work with small devices? Yeah, so of course, I try to get into the responsive design if there's time, and I think there will be some time. So I'm going to be using Flexbox for this to make everything horizontal on the desktop and tablet. And then for mobile, landscape, and portrait, I'm going to Flexbox and stack it vertically. And so it's just a traditional... It's just a traditional long scroll. All right? Cool. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So first thing I want to do is, the trick is to make the page as big, as tall as the width of your sections. Okay? So I have 5 images I'm going to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's just the discography of Daft Punk. Let me just find that real quick. Discography, Daft Punk. So I'm in the right order. And there we go. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I'm going to have 5 sections. So each section is going to be 100% of the viewport width. So I'm going to use VW. And I'm going to use that same measurement for the height of my site. So here we go. I'm going to drag in a div block. And this one, I'm going to call it scroll, because this is the thing that's going to make the page scroll down. All right? So the height is going to be 500 VW. Okay? I know it's kind of weird because I'm putting a width inside of a height. But stick with me. Okay? So here we go. VW. Okay? And the overflow of this is going to be hidden. Actually, no, I don't have to do that. Sorry. All right, so that's done. And so this will allow us to scroll up and down on the page. Now let's put in another div block, and we're going to call this wrapper, okay? And this wrapper is going to be fixed to the top left of the page, and the width is going to be 500 VW. Okay? All right, cool. So the 500 VW, and that's 500 width, because each section is going to be 100 VW. Okay? So inside of this wrapper, let's go ahead and I'll put in a section, and this is going to be called section. The width is going to be 100 VW, and the height is 100 VH. And yeah, section 1, I'm going to give it a combo class of 1. And this background is going to be this one. So yeah, they look kind of weird, but that's them before they had helmets. If you don't know who Daft Punk is, look it up. And Andrew's just got the light turned on. Like, oh, you mean make the height of all combined content? Yep. Answer a lot of questions. Glad to help. Yeah, that's the little trick right there. Okay, so here we go. So this wrapper is set. We have this section. And let's go ahead and copy it and paste it 4 more times. So copy, paste, 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 paste. All right, cool. And let's see here. On this wrapper right here, let's go ahead and set this to flex so they're all in one line. You can't really tell. Can I scroll? No, I can't scroll left and right. And then for the flex child, I'm going to say don't shrink. Okay? I don't want them to shrink. All right. And let's see here. So section 2, I'm not going to be able to see it, but I can visualize it in my head. I replace the 1 with a 2 so I can make a new background image. And this one is Discovery. They're one of their best ones. And Discovery is that one. Yep. Just set that to cover, centered, fixed, no repeat. And let's just take a... actually, let's just keep going. So I'm going to just do the same thing for number 3. Choose image. Wait a minute. Okay. Choose image. Number 3 is... Human After All. This. Oh yeah. Okay. It's that one. Cool. Oh, I didn't put the no shrink on the... Okay, thank you. Thanks for finding that. Thank you, Andrew. Let me go back to section 1 then and remove it. Good catch. Thank you guys for helping. Alright, cool. So we have no shrink on the parent class and not just the number class. Alright, moving on. Number 4. Check something. Alright. So number 4, the image is alive. Oh my god. Such a good one. Alright. And then last but not least, random access memories. There you go. Alright, so now how to make it horizontally scroll, okay? So here's the trick. We're going to go to the interactions right here in the top right, and this is on current page. We're not doing selected element, we're doing on current page. While page is scrolling as our trigger, and play a scroll animation. Actually, let me make sure that I select the wrapper. Okay, so I'm selected wrapper. Go back to this. Let's make the smoothing 75%. Make it more smooth. Okay, and call it scroll animation. And now, on the move, this is going to be 0 VW, right? And then on 100%, we're going to move this, not 500, because we don't want to go all the way past the last section. We want to go up to the last section. So this is only going to be 400 VW. Okay, that's weird. 0 VW. Huh. Well, let's see what live preview does. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be negative. There we go. Negative. Because I want to push it I want to push it towards the left, not the right. Okay, there we go. So let's go. And yay, it doesn't work. But you can see it moving. Oh, fun. Maybe it shouldn't be flex. Maybe it should be display inline for all the sections. I wonder why. Where's my section? It worked last night when I was practicing. I may have done something wrong. So that's another section. That's another section. Is my images not showing? How interesting. How interesting. 500 VW is the height. Wait, that should work. Oh gosh. Scuffed. It happens. It happens. This is what happens when it's live. Oh. Sorry, everyone. Let me go back to the one I worked on last night. But that's the trick. You make the height of the page the same width as the element you're going to scroll. So here's what I did. So I did that. Horizontal. So they're all like that. 100 VH. And on this wrapper, I did 200 because... Huh. I guess I have to put the height? That's weird. And with all projects, I always let you guys duplicate it or clone it on your own site, on your own dashboard. So that way you can learn or build on top of this. So you can take this project and then make it your own. So that's what I did. That's what I did. And let's put it back to flex because it works on the other one. Flex your wrapper. Okay, I flex it. And it's on the left. So all of them should be pushing on the left. And then each one of these should be 100% viewport width, viewport height, and there we go. Where is my background? So section 2 doesn't have a background image. Why? That is so weird. Okay, well, your wrapper is VW, but on the example it's VH. Oh, did you find it? The height. Your wrapper is VW right here, but on the other example it's VH. Current example. Eh? Really now? Did you... All right, I'll try that. Doesn't seem to be doing stuff. Let's see here. Yep. Oh, inspect. How come section 1 works, but not section 2? Oh darn. Oh darn. Sorry everyone. Let me just test this real quick. So if I put a background color, should I see it? Yeah, it's something wrong with the image. Interesting. So I did it right. It's just that the background image wasn't working. Could it be something wrong with me? Or did I mess up? Because if this works, that's so interesting. And that should be VW because of how far wide I want the wrapper to be. Very interesting. Sorry about this, everyone. First time this happened on stream, but, you know, that's the web for you. That's the web. You just gotta try to figure it out. So yeah, it's not a z-index issue, Andrew. It's because it's fixed. If I remove fixed, I think that'll fix the issue. So watch this. Let's see here. Yep, that's it. So what I wanted it to do... Huh. That's it. The background... Because what I wanted to do is swipe and not make everything flow like this. I wanted just the image to overlay on top. I guess I'm going to have to figure that one out on my own. Sorry for not figuring that one out last night, guys. Huh. I guess I got one... That one stumped me. Because I thought it would be like, you know, Oh. I guess it can't work like that, huh? Okay. I would need to figure this one out. I'm trying to fix it in my head, and it's not working. Ooh! First time. Oh, first time. Alright. Huh. This might sound like a weird question, but is it possible to do a page that scrolls down to a certain point? Let's say scroll right 3 sections, then down again. Guz, not a weird question. We just reviewed that on the here, and you can look for horizontal scroll Webflow on Google, and you'll find 2 articles. But if you scroll down, watch this. So it's scrolling, it stops. But it's not really stopped. It's doing the same thing we just did on the beginning of the stream. And then after it's done getting there, it goes down. But what I wanted to try for is something a little bit different, where the images go on top of each other. Okay. So let's just continue with this, and then if I find out how to do the other style in my head, I'll do it off the stream. But yeah, let me make sure that all of these aren't fixed. And then we'll continue on. Hey Randy, welcome from Slovenia. Nice. A global community. Alright, let's fix this. And let's take out that background color on the second section. And let's just keep moving on. Okay, so we have it scrolling like this. Oh, that should be down more, but okay. So now we can go ahead and do some other things in it as well, like kind of put some... Let's put some text inside of it that that shows, you know, the name of the album and the year. And then lastly, we'll put the logo, okay? So I'm going to set this position to relative on all the sections because I'm going to do a position absolute with the text. Should it be position? Yeah. So this first one right here, since there's space in this image, I'm going to put it right here. And let's just call, actually make it H2 because there's going to be multiple. And we're going to call this album title. Okay. And all the album titles, we're going to set them to, because they're Androids, we'll use Droid Sans. See what I did there? This one is homework. Should we make it bold? And then... Nope. There we go. And this one, I'm going to set that to... You could give it a combo class of album. Nope. Rename. album 1. So that way you can reuse this album title multiple times. But the secondary class is the positioning of the thing, of the text. Oh, no. Shoot. Sorry. Let me remove that. I should wrap this because this is what's going to have the position. So, album title wrapper. So this is what's going to have the positioning. So I'm going to set that to position top right. Put it down, something like this. Actually use percentages. There we go. And then in here, I can put H3, and this is going to be the year. So 1997. And then you can add some, what we're going to do is add some animations to have it fade in and out. Okay. Trade sans, make this normal. Make it white, but not the same. Like kind of off like that. Cool. This one needs to be closer, like the kerning, something like that. Cool, make this smaller. And remove the margin bottom. Remove the margin bottom here as well. Cool, something like that. I think that's a good start. Cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make these animate in and out. And how we can do that is this. While page is scrolling. So at 0%, this album wrapper right here is going to be at 0. Okay? And then I'm going to move it again, and we have to do some math. So if there's 5 sections, right? And so 100 divided by 5 is 20. So at 20%, this would move down to 25 pixels. Okay? So this is what I mean. I don't know if you can tell. Actually, let's make it 50 so it's more apparent. Or 100. Let's just get crazy. Yeah, see, as you can tell, it's moving down as I scroll down. And by the time I get to 20%, it should be all the way down 100 pixels. And let's make it fade out too. So, I need to use my opacity. And at 0%, it's going to be at 100%. But at 20%, it's going to be at 0. So now let's look at it again. And see how it fades out? You can kind of see it. Okay. Cool. All right. So now we can just do the same thing, but we start from 20% and then go to 40% and so on and so on. So let's continue. All right. Where are we? This one, copy and paste. Now we can't really see it. So let me just put this section somewhere else where I can't see it. And then I'll put it back in here when I'm done working. Okay, so we have this, and this one is Discovery. Did you know that Discovery is actually very disco? And then one of their tracks is like, it's a different language, I forgot which one, but it actually means very disco. Ooh. Alright, anyways. That's me fanboying right there. Album 2. Okay, so the album 2, so instead of being on the top right, this one's going to be at the top left. And then push it down right here. Something like that. That's cool. And yeah. Actually, can... I don't know, let's just leave it. Cool. And yeah, let's go ahead and bring this section back up so you can see how it looks. And while we still have album title wrapper selected on the second section, I can go back to my interaction. And let's go ahead and add a move. Okay. So at 20%, all right, this other title wrapper, Veritas Quo, Steven, nice. The second album title wrapper, this one will be pushed down 100 pixels, and we'll set the move again, but at 40% on the keyframe, it's going to be 0 pixels. And then we do the same thing with opacity. We go opacity 0, and then at 40%, we add it at 100. And let's live preview. And there we go. I think I saw it. Did I see it at the beginning? I think I did. Let's preview it. Double check. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. So there you go. We'll just do this 3 more times so you guys understand. But it's a pretty cool way to do timeline type of stuff. I mean, if you can imagine this as your baseline, you can do stuff like, I don't know, for work, you can pie charts, bar graphs, or something like that that's growing as you get to that section. And again, I feel like this is really much better than scroll jacking or making things snap, because you're giving full control to the user. Even though they can see in between, it's not really that bad. It's like you're turning a page in a magazine, you're going to turn the page for the user or let them experience for themselves, All right, let's keep going. Thank you, Blaze. I think your interactions are better, Blaze. You do some crazy stuff. All right, so let's move these 2 sections outside and work on our 3rd section. Whoa, weird. See, that's what I wanted to happen, like that kind of effect, where it's fixed. But I'll figure that out later. All right, let's move on. All right, so this is section number 3. Let's go ahead and get the album title right here. This section, put it in there. This one is Human After All. And obviously you know where I'm going to put this text. This was in 2005. So this is going to be album 2 or 3. That's actually nice right there. Let's fix this here. Album year 3. Make it a little bit lighter, like that. Okay, cool. Just make sure I can see it. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. And now let's go ahead and put our 2 sections back. So that's the first one, and that's the second one. And while we're still selected on this, even though we can't see it, we want to make sure that we're selected on it, so when we go to our interactions tool, we can start messing around with it. Alright, so we're starting at 40, and we're going to add a move, set this keyframe to 40, and this one's going to move down 100, rinse and repeat. So this one is going to 60, and this is going to 0. Opacity 40, and starts at 0. One more opacity, and this happens at 60. Take a look. Huh, it showed up at the beginning. I think I have to... How come that one is not going away? I think I did it backwards. This one... Here we go. The move at 24 Starts here. It should show up here. Oh, am I not? Is the keyframe? Maybe you can shift the transition by 10 so that way the title finishes when the section is 100%, if that makes sense. Maybe you're right, yeah. So what you can do if you want to shift a bunch of stuff is you can hold shift and then select all of them and then do what you need to do. So I'm going to do this at 10. This one could be 30. You may be right, Blaze. And this one could be 50. But that other one is not moving away. Did I do it wrong? Oh, I didn't add the effect of leaving. Okay, not bad. Okay, let me do that real quick. I'm gonna move this at 50%. This has to go away at 100. And also the opacity has to go away to 0. If we live preview, there it goes. Cool. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Blaze. Alright. Andrew, I am so lost. I'm trying to work along with you, and the entire page is also scrolling down while the wrapper moves left and right. What did I miss? So if you're working with me at the same time, good on you. I've never heard someone do that. But the wrapper, your overall wrapper, should be fixed to the top left. So that way the page is moving down, but the actual section is not moving because the wrapper is not moving. It's set to fixed. All right? Okay. Let's continue. So we're done with those 3. Let's do 2 more. And then after we do these 2, I'll take more questions and see what you guys are working on. And then we'll go into the responsive design part of this stream. Okay? So we're on this section right here. Alive. So good. Alright, so this one, I'm guessing is going to top right, so let's say album 4. It's set to absolute, right there. Oh, okay, cool, that works. That was such a good one. Alright, rinse and repeat. What are we doing? This is still select, no. Move our sections back. 1, 2, 3. This one's still selected. Going back to the animation. Now we're gonna start at 50 and go to 70. So let's move it down at 50, 100 pixels, and then at 70 we're going to move it to 0. It's 70. And there we go. Cool. Now we can do the same thing with opacity. So at 70, it'll be 100%. That's fine. And then opacity again at 0, but at the 50%. So I just did it backwards right there. That's fine. All right. So live preview. So that one works. That one works. That one works. And now this one. You can't really tell because it's on the other side. So maybe these can happen at 60. Because it's on the far right, so you can't really tell if it's animating or not. See, it's kind of animating. So maybe I should push it like more like, say, 65. Yeah, I guess this one will be 75. So yeah, it's up to you to play with it. There we go. And then I guess right here at 90 to 95. Yeah, 90 to 95 is when it goes away again. And I think this one is still missing its fade out. So let's do that. So from 55 to 60 is when it'll fade out. So let's go ahead and do a move on this one. Go back to 100. And 65. And then also an opacity at 65. 0. Okay. I want to be done. Alright, take a look here. Cool. Alright, last one. Actually, second to last, let's fix this real quick. So you wanted to do this one, it starts at 95. Actually, no, it starts at 90 and then goes to 95. So let's add another action. Here we go. So this one's going to start at 90. And it's going to... Actually, it goes to 95. Sorry. 95. There we go. At 95, it pushes down to 100 pixels. And also, it sets the opacity to 0 at 95. There we go. Yep, just like that. Cool. All right, last one. Oh, they look so slick there. Let's copy and paste that album title wrapper inside of that section. So we know what we're doing. Let's move all the other sections out in order. Go here. I memorized that year. That was such a good year. Alright. This one, I don't think it needs. Okay, yeah. Album 5. Let's push it down a bit. To, oh, nope. Like 2.5. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, so that one's fixed. Let's move these up in order. This one's selected, and let's do our final animation. So, live preview, this one right here. Tuesday dinner always tastes. Well, thank you for having your dinner. I'm glad to be your dinner entertainment. It's always good to learn, so it must be fun. Let's move this. What are we doing? Moving it on the 90. Where are we? Okay, cool. On the 75. So let's go ahead. 75%. Keyframe 75. Push this down 100. And set the opacity to 0. And then when we get to 90, actually it should be 85. When we get, let's see here. Where am I at? It should be, yeah, at 80. From 80 to 95, yeah. So we'll go here, add another move, but this one's going to be at 80. it should be at 0. And then, and that's at 100. I said 80. At 80, it should be at 0. And then the opacity, yeah, the opacity should be 100. And I think that does it. Yeah, I don't need a fade out because that's the end. Cool. Yeah. And so let's publish, and that should be it. Yeah, not too hard. But, oh, what's that gap? Oh, man. Probably the image or something. There you go. There you go. Cool. There it goes. Okay, cool. So let me take your questions, and if you're working on something on Webflow that you would like to show the rest of the community, go ahead and do it now. Send your webflow.io link in the live chat room. And yeah. Let's get into questions. Questions. Mitch, are you not writing the codes yourself? Just wondering if this is what I'm looking for. Welcome to the stream, Mitch. So I'm not writing code. I'm letting Webflow code it for me. However, the code that Webflow produces is very clean. So everything you just saw me do, all these right here, let me show you my screen again. All these interactions, these animations, is just me visually coding it. And if you look at the page source, that's how clean it is. We minify it, and all the JavaScript is done on our platform. So that way, you know, as a designer, you're executing what's in your head, okay? And it's still a professional tool. It's not like just WYSIWYG drag and drop type of builders. It's a unique one where you still need to know the basics of HTML and CSS to get going. And if you don't know that, we have a university.webflow.com that teaches you those basics. And also Webflow, if you already know those basics, you can use Webflow to speed up your process. Okay? Good question, though. And again, thank you for joining us. The Blaze, the ability to filter on multi-reference CMS fields was bugged recently. Do you know if a fix is coming soon? I would need to check with the support team on that. But yeah, that is something that we need to fix. And I did put some tickets in for that. So we'll let you know on the forums. Chef Stew. Okay. Okay, we got some links. Olipop, what's up? I've been playing around with the designer this afternoon. Oh, you're doing a volume slider? What's going on? Let me show you my screen. Oh, and this change. Is this a hide-in show, Ollie? Is this a hide-in show? Wait. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Good job, Ollie. This is my first pass at my personal site. Personal sites are hard. Oh, so good job on you, Mason, for doing it. The hardest part is like liking what you've done, because we are our own worst critics. That was cute. I like this. I like the colors already. I'm happy already. I'm happy. Even though it's just text, I'm happy. All right? Let's venture down. Cool. Oh, nice colors. Nice. Oh, box shadow. Nice. This is nice. Nice to meet you, Mason. Okay, okay, that's cool. Does it go away? Okay, it's a scroll interaction. Okay, that's cool. 80s feel. I like it. Nice. Great job. Your new visual identity is only an email away. I like that. Simple copy, but powerful. Simple but powerful. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, okay, that was weird. What happened? Let me refresh. Yeah, that was weird. I think you have a interaction issue. See how like on first click it goes out and in? Okay, that's cool. That scrolls. All right. Now I don't usually do this during the stream, but you know what? Let's since it's a responsive design tool, what does it look like? All right. So I did a stream a while ago, a couple of weeks back, about creating better mobile, uh, better mobile menus. And this is a perfect example of how a mobile menu could work as far as the interaction. However, one thing I would change about this is making this just like a floating action button that Google Material Design does. Put this on the bottom right because as a mobile user, it's easier with your thumb to hit the corners, the bottom corners. It's not easy to hit the top corners. All right? So, easy fix for you, Mason. Push this down here and maybe give that a fill color and make the plus white. So, invert these colors and keep the interaction the same. However, make this pop up above the circle. So, you know what I mean? Great job. Great job. And I think doing that with your mobile menu would make it perfect. All right? You always want to make the user experience good for the user. All right, moving on. Okay. For some reason, I couldn't get hide and show to work, so it's opacity. Yeah, it might be something wrong. I think we fixed that. You might want to check again. Let's see here. Hi Nelson, have to express how cool IX2 is. During the beta, I was just afraid of IE compatibility, but since launch, it's also running under IE10. What? I did not know that. But then again, I don't have clients using IE10. Glad to hear it's working for you. Yeah. Great job. All right. Any other questions or things that you want to show the community during this stream before we get into the next section, trying to make this Daft Punk timeline responsive? Okay, we got one more. Here we go. Pixel projects. What are you working on, Duel? Duel says thumb compatible. Mobile button thumb compatible. I'm going to use that. And Duel, put your Twitter handle because I'm going to tweet that out right after the stream. I like that. Make sure your menu is thumb compatible. All right, so here we go. Pixel projects. Nice. Isn't web design 2 words? Let me ask Google. Web design. Did you mean web design? Okay, yeah, so web design is 2 words. Alright, cool. That's a cute logo. And the texture, it's nice. Alright, cool. Looks like posters. I like that. Okay, very simple. Let's go to info. About me. Okay. So there's a thing about these top bars nowadays. More and more people are thinking it's an ad. So I don't know, they call it like ad blindness or something. And so, not sure if this will really work up here. Because it looks like an ad, even though it isn't. But maybe something that floats on top of this, or like is kind of like I'm trying to explain, but let me go back to Mason's site. Where's Mason's site? So having a call out where it's like this, you know, it's off the image. It's like floating on top of the image, but not really, like half and half. So something like that. And oops. And so maybe something here or down here. I don't know, something. Because people will miss this. You know? Cool. That's a good shot. I like that. I like how this mountain follows. Cool, and you got the moon in there too? Okay. Nice shot. Get in touch. Nice and clean. I like this drop down. It's huge.
I was just thinking about you the other day. I'm so sorry.
It's a good form. I like it. Great job. Just finished scrolling up. Okay, good job, Duel. We should make thumb compatible into a thing. Yes, make it. Let's all make it a thing. Thank you, Duel. Burger menu out. Thumbprint menu in. All right. Arnab, 18 hours to create it. Oh, what did you recreate? Parallax scroll experiment. I love it when you guys experiment, because we can all learn from it. Oh, what's going on? Oh, dude! I already freaked out and he scrolled like 20 pixels. Okay, first thing I would suggest is more smoothing. This one definitely needs like a 80% smoothing. But man, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I'm zooming in. Oh, and this one's going up and this one's going down. This is intense. 18 hours? Man, oh, you put a lot of... Whoa. Okay, we're going to keep going. That's intense. Oh, man. And see, this is what I mean by, like, not scroll jacking. I can enjoy this experience, whereas scroll jacking, if I scroll a little, it would, like, snap to a certain section, you know? And it's like, I don't want to snap to that section. I want to see everything in between. So, hope I'm not making anyone dizzy. But that's cool. Great job, Arnab. Great experiment. You can, so everything you've learned from that, you can really take that knowledge and put it into future projects. And you're going to get clients that are just going to be so wowed, and they're like, yes, this is exactly what I want. Great, great job. All right. Ninja, hi Nelson, long time follower here. Hi. Recently, my company decided to update the site, so I convinced them to let me build it, design it, and build in Webflow. Yay! Chat doesn't send me, let me send links. I think I see your link. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, there you go. Okay, first thing I would do, I was expecting it, but so yeah, I love the look, really cool, nice logo. Maybe this could be up here, 3 lines instead of 4. Okay, that's interactive. I like it. What if this had a page load interaction where the squares like came in a staggered load where it's like 1, 2, 3, and then the phone dropped in and then angled itself or something, like get crazy with it and use 3D transforms and stuff like that. right? And then maybe have a background video looping of the actual app being used, okay? And then to take it even further, to make it even more interactive and fun, where people are just staring at this thing and making them stay on this home screen as long as possible because it'll help with your bounce rates. Use the continuous mouse movement interaction, where where it plays around with the 3D-ness of the phone. And so people can like move their mouse around and then the phone like tilts and goes up and down. So I can see a lot of fun happening here. Just by looking at this, a lot of fun that can be had here. Okay? So keep it up. Keep working at it. Yeah, I would add interactions to all of this stuff. As I scroll down, they should be fading in and moving in some sort of direction. Maybe it comes in at an angle rather than just a straight horizontal or vertical. Maybe the music icon could be like dancing just a little, not obnoxiously, just a little, and it's a looping effect. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting crazy. I want to help. But yeah. So yeah, there's a lot you can do with this page. Even though it's simple, if it's simple, go crazy with it. Okay? Great job. All right. Wow, am I missing anything? Here's a website. Evan, please send your webflow.io link. Just an FYI on interactions. GJ says, I think it may be CDN related because it seems after the first one it works. It may be cache. Okay, that's probably something else. Okay, I think I have caught up. Cool. Alright. Second half of the stream. Let's go. Let's get back here. So what does Ryan, our lead brand designer, do? So if you scroll down, so he stacks it. So it's a completely different image, and he stacks it so it doesn't horizontally scroll. But as you notice, right here, this scrolls left and right at the bottom for the year. Alright, so that's what we're going to do too. We're going to stack. We're just going to stack, and so it's not going to do a horizontal scroll. And the cool thing about interactions too is you can set interactions to happen per breakpoint. So the easiest way to do that is right here. So in my interactions panel, I can say trigger on only these two breakpoints, which is desktop and mobile on tablet. Cool. All right. So if I go here, I scroll, you see my animations happening, everything's scrolling left and right. If I go here, it's still happening. Oof, need to fix the text. All right. But if I go here, I'm scrolling up and down, nothing's happening. Oh no, what do I do? So let's go ahead and start fixing everything for responsiveness. All right. Evan, if any other questions or sites, I will answer it after we're done doing the responsiveness of this. Okay. So thank you for your questions, and let's continue. So this right here, that's fine. So I'm going to move this out. And I'm going to put them back later after I'm done fixing where the text needs to be. So this one right here, I think we can move our guys, Tomas and Guy. Oops. I guess that doesn't... What if I don't do cover? Nope. I need some space for my text. Play around with the width. Oh, okay, I can cheat this. I can make the background black because it's already a solid black. There we go. So like that. Nope, I don't want to move it. There we go. Alright. I think I want to move it down a bit more. So something like that. And I can set this to black. Is it the same? Yep, cool. And now this one, I can go ahead and push it up. Cool. Alright. Now that one's done. Let's go ahead and push that out. Bring in the next one. I think that's fine. You don't really see their logo, but okay, let's just go ahead and fix the background since we're here anyways, right? So nope. I want percentage. There we go. Oh, you don't really see Guy, but it's okay. Is it Guy or Guy? I think it's Guy. Bye, Olipop. Thank you for joining us this week. See you next week or Friday. Alright, so that one's done. Let's go ahead and move the next one. This one, I can move this one, the text, a bit. Whoa, what just happened? There we go. Cool. Because I don't want it to get on his helmet. Those helmets are expensive. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. Alright, move the section out. Go to the next one. Last one. And I think this one, because it has, the words are long. I mean, the line is long. Let's make this with like 50%. There we go. I want that break. And I guess we can move it up here. So it's kind of lined up on his shoulder. Cool. Alright. There we go. So there we go. Responsiveness right there. Let's go ahead and preview and see what... How... What? Oh. I didn't put my sections back. I got too excited. There we go. Let's preview. And there we go. We need to see Tomas. Let me just move it a bit. I can't really tell, but I don't want to hold up the stream. Something like that. Just guessing. I took him completely out. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's just keep going. Now for mobile, landscape, and portrait, we want to stack them. Okay? So this wrapper right here, I have it set to flex horizontal. Let's go ahead and fix this and go 100 VH. And set the height to auto. And set this to vertical. And lastly, I'm going to set this to static. Okay, so that way I can scroll down and it's just a basic page. Okay. And also, let's remove this right here. So this scroll. I'm going to set that to display none because we don't need that anymore. Okay. And let's set all these backgrounds to fixed now that we're not doing that horizontal scroll thing. So I'm going to set that to fixed. Oh, we're going to have to fix some of the stuff. So it's a more neat effect. This section here, I'm going to set to fixed. This section here. And lastly, oh, no. I may have to put, yeah, I may have to put the text down here. Wait, how come? Oh, that's the end of the actual image. Whoops. Because I have it all. There we go. No, no, no. Cool. So I may have to put the text on his suit. It's a nice suit. Okay. So the backgrounds are fixed. Let's go ahead and fix the titles. Move this up a bit. This one's cool. This one is cool. I don't want to do a break on all because it'll look weird where the word all is just by itself. So I guess it's fine. Alive is cool. In this one right here, let's just go ahead and push this down a bit. Cool. One more. Actually, no. Let's do interactions. So when you get here, the this should go away. So let's add a new interaction on this section right here. So I'm going to click on this section and on selected element. So scroll into view. When scroll into view, you want to see this album wrapper, okay? So I'm going to call it mobile interaction. Okay. And I'm going to set the transform to 0 and opacity to 100, okay? Because that's what happens when I'm in view of this section. Now, when I'm out of view, I want to do the same thing. I'm going to duplicate this, but I'm going to call it mobile interaction 2. But the move should go 100 pixels down, and the opacity should go 0. Okay? So let's see this happen. It goes like that. Okay, and done. Now if I go here and scroll into view, I'm going to start an animation. I'm going to do mobile interaction. But instead of doing the album title here, I'm going to do the album title here. So I'm going to select this. Oh. Select this. Oh, I have to... Is this album 2? Okay, cool. Sorry. Let me go back. There we go. Mobile interaction. So I'm going to replace elements in an interaction. So I'm going to replace this with a class. And this is going to be album number 2. Okay? So it's going to affect this one rather than the one up top, and for some reason it didn't show up. Oh, because I'm already showing. That's the scroll into view. And now I can do the same thing with interaction 2, but replace with class album 2. No, that's section. Album 2 come I can't? There we go. And it should fade out. There we go. That's a fade out. That should fade in. Alright, let's see this happen. So that shows up. You can kind of see it happen. You see it move? Maybe I should add a delay. I'm going to set a delay real quick. Scroll into view. And then delay should happen for a whole second. Okay, and this affects both interactions that I just made, not just this one. Hello. There we go. Huh. There we go. It depends on how fast I'm scrolling. So the thing that we're still working on is offsets on scroll interactions. And yeah. So we're still working on that. That'll come out soon. And so I can just rinse and repeat by clicking on the section and do scroll into view and do the same exact thing. Replace elements with album 3. Start animation. Replace elements. Title 3. There we go. Go here, do the same thing. Scroll into view. Mobile interaction. Number 4. And last one. Let's go ahead and do that. Mobile interaction, class number 5. Mobile interaction 2, class album 5. There we go. And yeah, that's it. Now we can go to mobile portrait and it should just work the same. Not much to change except for this right here. Let's go ahead and fix this. Let's move it here. There we go. Cool. All right, and I think that's it. Really simple. So we just made it responsive in like 20 or so minutes. Not too hard. And oh wait, last thing. Sorry. The scroll into view should only show up on these 2 breakpoints. So don't forget those. And let me just double check. Yeah, I have to turn it off on the other breakpoints. So that way I don't break them. Okay, last one. Fixing this. And we're done. Alright, and as always, you guys can have this project, put it on your own Webflow dashboard and have fun with it. Use it as something you can build on top of. Use it as something to learn from. It's up to you what you want to do with it, and hopefully you learned something today. Okay, Michael. Hey, welcome back, Michael. Man, that looks sick. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're talking about my project or something that someone else has done, but yeah. Yeah. Any questions about this project? Any questions about Webflow or web design? Are you working on something in Webflow that you want to show to the community? Let us know. So yeah. Evan has runners-up splash page. All right. What are you working on, Evan? Ooh, pretty cool kicks. Supreme. I like that. I like the growing of that bar. That's nice. Careful, it's kind of twitchy. Or is it supposed to be like that? Not sure. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of weird on the hover. Or maybe it's just me. Wait. Yeah, why does it keep going in and out if I'm hovering it? Yeah, it feels inconsistent. Good start, good start. So, I like how here each of your slides has a different tilted angle. Okay? Maybe play around with that style on other elements on your page. Like, for instance, like this is just a straight line. What if it was kind of like, you know, maybe it was a little bit angled to give it some a little style, but yet these texts are on a horizontal baseline. These, if you're gonna have hover effects on your shoes, maybe have hover effects on these. These two boxes are, to me, are screaming for some sort of interaction to happen. Okay, and then these two rows, it's a really good start. But maybe add some imagery to the back of it, or make them angled, make it kind of different. Yeah, good start. Now I'm looking at your logo. Maybe there's a way to get elements of that logo, maybe the wolf's face or something like that, to be incorporated. Or you see how your lines on the wolf is very not organic, it's very flowy, so maybe stuff like that can be reused on this page because everything seems very straight lines. Okay, so maybe try something different, but it's a good start. It's nice and clean. Oh wait, someone said that they have a mobile thing. Oh, I forgot to look at it. Whose was it? I think it was Duel's. Yeah, Duel. I forgot to look at your thumb compatible. Here we go. Going back to Duel's page, and he said it's thumb compatible. All right. Yes, right there. Nice. Okay, so you only have 3, Duel. You only have 3, and maybe these 3 can show up at the bottom. Okay. When you click it, maybe those 3 links just show up at the bottom as a row, because it'll be more thumb compatible. But good job. All right. What else? Scrolling back. Okay. What about stopping the vertical scrolling while you continue to scroll? I did it with. Not sure what you mean, Pedro. Yeah. If you have any other questions, go ahead and put them in the live chat room right now, or your links that you're show off, and yeah. So while I'm waiting for those questions, just a reminder: every Friday at 10 a.m. on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Webflow app, we go over some advanced topics in Webflow, have roundtable discussions with the community, and maybe interview someone who is in the Webflow team, right? Like 2 weeks ago, we had our content strategist, John Moore Williams, and then before that, we had our lead brand designer who did this IX2 page, Ryan. And yeah, he told us how he did this. He told us his design style, where we can find inspiration. Yeah. So yeah, get follow us on Twitch. Yeah. Evan's using dynamic lists for the products, and I can't use embed code correctly. I tried to fix it. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah. Um, Arnab has another Webflow page he wants to show. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Parallax. Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a background video, and then overlaid on it is a bunch of SVGs, and then he has this going. And how did you even do this? Huh. That's neat. And everything is parallax scrolling. Oh man, that is cool. How did you even? How is that the thing? Is that on scroll or is that a background video? Okay, it's a background video. Wow, you have a lot of stuff going. Interesting. That's a fun way to do a form. Nope, watch out. There it goes. Okay, cool. Nice, neat. Great job. Only thing I would this scroll down font just seems very techy, whereas all the artwork is very friendly. But that's the only thing. Other than that, great job. Let's refresh this page in mobile. Okay, so I guess it's not ready for mobile yet. Yeah, it's not ready for mobile. Alright, good start though. Good start. Alright, Pedro. You're working on a JKF festival. Page not found. Okay, send me that link again. Yeah. Pedro Santos. Okay, I'm gonna try again. What? There we go. Ooh. Nice pattern. Okay, okay. We're doing some. Okay. I feel like something needs to be here. I'm guessing it's... Okay, okay, here we go. This is kind of like the iPhone 10 Apple page. That's cool. That's cool. I guess this is just, you're gonna have things happen there. Great job. Nope. Oh, there we go. Nice. What do I mean by stopping the vertical scroll while continuing to scroll my... Stopping the vertical scroll... You've already done it. Like, it looks like you stopped the vertical scroll, but you didn't really. Yeah. You did it right. Missing images are HTML video embeds. Ah, okay. Yeah, it works. Great job. All right. Any anything else? Oh, wow. I just saw this on Twitter right now. Let's go here. I'm going to show you guys some CSS Awards. Is it .net? Yeah. CSSawards.net. Look what's the site of the day. Congrats to our lead brand designer, Ryan. Oh, man. He did it. He did it. Site of the day, Interactions 2.0. Oh, great job. Claps in chat, please. Claps in chat for Ryan. Oh, man. Tweet that out, guys. Interactions 2.0 homepage just got site of the day. All right, and if there's no other links or questions, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and end this stream for this week. So again, I will see you all this Friday at 10 a.m. I'll let you know what the topic's going to be on the forums, and let's go through our usual closeout. So if you need any account billing or technical help, please go to university.webflow.com/contact, and I and the support team will help you out as soon as we can. If you have any design or custom code questions, or you want to just join the community, please do so at forum.webflow.com. Join the global community and get your questions answered there. And if you get your question answered, pass that favor forward and answer someone else's question so we can all grow together. This stream happens every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, as well as our Twitch stream on Fridays at 10 a.m. on twitch.tv/webflowapp. You can follow us on Twitter at webflowapp, or follow me at thepixelgeek. Also on Instagram, it's at webflowapp. Facebook.com/webflow. That's it. Hopefully you guys learned something today. And as always, make the web beautiful. See ya.